Hi everyone, my name is Frederick and I bring solution to all your garden needs. So today I'm going to show you how to nurse lettuce seeds successfully or how I nurse my lettuce seeds successfully. I have my garden soil here, soil 1 and soil 2. They are all the same soil from one source. But what I'm going to do is this is cow manure mixed with cocoa pit. So I'm going to mix container 1 with a little bit of the cow manure and then the cocoa pit. Then pot 2, I'm going to use the raw soil without mixing anything. The soil, the soil, the raw soil is good. Is I've tried it earlier and the lettuce seed sprouted very well. But I want to see the difference of mixing with cocoa peat and without with cocoa peat and manure and without cocoa peat and manure. So come along, let's get started. So I have my neem leaves here, which I'm going to use to cover the nursery, and then this is an already nest. Let's use seedlings here. So this is what to expect. This is about 2 weeks old. This is what to expect after you have nursed the lettuce. So let's go. So we start with pot 1 first. I'm going to add the mixture of cocoa peat and cow manure. You can also use chicken manure. It depends on what you have access to. Just little. As I said in my previous video, too much manure can cause the seeds not to germinate. It will generate heat and then kill the seeds eventually. So when you are adding manure, don't do it too much. Just little, moderately added will work for you. This is different from when you are manuring a matured plant. This mixture is purposely for nursing lettuce seeds. So I'll fill the container back again with a mixed soil. Always fill your container more than half with the soil. Make sure your soil is well leveled. Then water the soil for the soil to settle down. After watering, make sure the soil is still leveled. So immediately the water settles down, you spread your seeds. So I have my lettuce seeds here. You pick few in between your fingers, then you gently rub them, and then spread them evenly on the wet soil. Lettuce seeds are light, they germinate just in 3 days. So you spread the quantity you want. Don't let it be too many on the soil. There should be some space so you have healthy seedlings and not too overcrowded, tiny little seedlings. So this is it. With this, if you have a small sprayer, you can spray water on top of the seeds you spread so that they have contact. They establish a well contact with the soil, so they germinate well. You use a small sprayer, those sanitizer spraying cans. You can use them. So, if you also want to be very sure your soil sprout, you can get some soil. As I said, like this, and you spray water, little water, so they establish more contact with the soil. The seeds will sprout. But if you want to be more sure of the contact, you can get little soil and then spread on the seeds, but don't cover them completely. This is to help the seeds establish contacts with the soil. Don't cover them completely. Lettuce seeds are very light, so over covering can hinder germination. So, like this, it should be okay. There's enough soil to help the germination. So, this is how I nest my lettuce seeds. And because the surface is wet already, you see, after I spread the soil, the soil I spread has already become wet, and then it means the contact has established well. And then with this, you don't have to spray water again. But if you want to be very sure, you can still spray a little, so the moisture is enough to help the seeds sprout. So you keep this under a tree where they can have access to a little sunlight and shade at the same time. They should start sprouting. Even then, with the next day, you'll see signs of sprouting, and then by 3 days time, they've sprouted nicely. So this is it. I'm going to go to pot 2 without the manure and cocoa peat mixed together, and we will do that too. So let's go to the pot 2. So with this, it's straightforward, no time wasting. You make sure the soil is well leveled. You water the soil for the soil to settle down. Then after watering the soil, you make sure it's still well leveled. once the water is once the soil absorbs all the water, you spread your seeds immediately. With this, it means you trust your soil. That's why you are not adding any manure to it. A good soil will, without the aid of manure, can still make the seeds to sprout. So spread your seeds, and if you want to be sure, you spread some soil. Even when you leave it, as I said earlier, if you leave the seeds on top of the soil like this, they will still sprout. Once you spray water and they have good contact with the soil, they will still sprout. So this is it. You can still gently spray water to increase the moist to help the seeds to sprout. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a successful nursing of lettuce seeds. Once again, this is the results you are likely to get. Thank you and bye for now. Um, please don't forget to like and then subscribe so that you don't miss out on my next video. Bye.